We are going to be playing with the lowest rated or the worst team in the game, Denmark, and we are going to try to beat the reigning World T20 Champions India, the same team that won the finals last year. That's what we're going up against, and I'm going to have a bat because if we bowl and then concede 250 runs, the match will be over in the first innings. Even now, the match might be over in the first innings if we get all out for 50, but let's see. Hopefully, we can put up a score of at least 180, 200, but that is going to be very hard with this batting lineup against these bowlers. But let's see what happens. First ball, they don't have a single slip fielder, which is great because I'm pretty sure they're going to outside edge the ball a few times very early on. We'll start off with a leave just inside the wide line. I'm not going to be too aggressive in the power play. We have to make sure we don't lose too many wickets because, as I said, if you lose too many wickets, the match might very well be over in the first 5 overs. Shot, cut away, beautiful looking shot, just a single, but doesn't matter. It got off to a solid start. This was fast, 152.2. That's been picked. It will just be one, almost carried to the field. I wanted to hit over short fine legs head, but look at where it went. A run rate of 2.57, but at least we still have... Oh no. I was just about to say we have 10 wickets left, and here you go. That was a somewhat well-timed shot and it went absolutely nowhere. That's what happens when you try to be aggressive with very low-rated batsmen. It just goes nowhere. Punched off the back foot, good timing, and look at the ball go. That is crawling to point, but because of that we'll have enough time to get a single. Walked across, picked over the leg side, and that will be 4. Walked across and hit it through the empty leg side region. The second aggressive shot works out. Shot pulled, almost got it through, almost got the boundary, but it will just be 1. Oh, it's a no ball, nice. You get a free hit now. Let's go back and across, ready for everything. Hopefully the ball is full or very short. It is full, that's going nowhere. That was so well timed, but still the ball's going nowhere, but it is in the gap and it is gone straight. And because of that, we'll get 4. That was so very well timed, but it had no power behind it. Look at that, it fell almost just past the umpire. Shot pulled, that won't carry as well, direct hit, but we are gonna go off the deflection and steal a single. This has been a pretty good over. Thanks to the no ball, the free hit, the wide, the overthrow almost. That's been hit. This is actually a pretty good field for us, because even if I don't time it all that well, see, I still end up with 2 runs. That came in sharp. Oh no. What was that? I mean, forget about cricket ability, but you got to be able to run. That was an easy single, but he's just way too slow and we lost our second wicket to a run out. That's not good. That was a lofted cut. It has gone just away from point and just away from deep third. The placement is just awesome on that. That's been punched off the back foot. That's the shot of the innings so far. This deserves 4. Wow, I don't know how it raced away, but we will take it. What an awesome looking shot. Driven straight down the ground, straight as an arrow. Not a lot behind it, but we'll still end up with 2. Not bad after those 2 boundaries. Already 10 runs of the over. Very late cut again. Some awesome timing on that. Maybe we can post up a good total. We played some good shots in the last 2 overs. That's been clipped, but I might have flicked it straight to deep fine leg, who won't go for the catch. Instead, he'll stop it on one bounce. Thank you for that. We've already seen 2 or 3 balls not carrying to the fielder. That was a cutter. Very, very slow. Very lucky as well to not lose our off stump. India have 3 spinners. That is just awesome. The sweep has been useful. Let's see if I can try to find that gap on the leg side. Swept very well, but not in the gap. Ground your pad. That was way too close. Hit down the ground. I might have actually cleared the boundary. No, I'm not. And once again, the ball will fall short of the fielder, and it will just be one. Come on, playing with my emotions. That looked like it was going for 6. 1 run of the over so far. Try to go over the leg side, nothing doing. I think I should have just stuck to taking singles this over. Let's try to hit with the turn now. Hit with the turn again. The ball's going nowhere, but once again it falls in no man's land. It's got to tease the fielder and roll away for 4. We have been so lucky though. Every lofted shot has almost always fallen in no man's land. Got that off the front foot. A pretty rare shot in this game, but we'll only, I think, get 2 for it. The power play is done. We'll have to look to run a lot now and keep the run rate at least somewhat good. That was a googly, and I missed the line of the ball completely. Mistimed it as well. Not the greatest ball. Maybe we should have just played it on the offside instead of trying to hit straight. And we lost 3rd wicket. That was a nice partnership, but it's got to end. So slow. Tossed up to the moon. Oh, what was that shot? That might be the greatest shot that you will ever see. That was a beamer, I think. That should be a waist high no ball. Again, spin, we've gotten on our knees and wrapped it over the keeper's head. That might be the most ingenious shot you'll ever see. I don't know how it worked, first off. And I wasn't even trying to play that shot. I was trying to play a lofted flick. But he decides it's time to pull out the masterpiece. Wow, that is an amazing shot. Run rate at 7.43. Oh no. I'm early. Try to hit it with the turn. And we've lost another one. This is a T20 match. We'll have to take a risk, but I'm just mistiming everything again. Spin. Hopefully the ball is turning too much, but that looked very, very straight. And there's actually umpire's call much closer than I thought, but we'll still have to go. Edged another one. 3rd wicket there, and this time I wasn't even looking for anything risky. This is just a normal cover drive, and in the span of an over, I think we've almost lost all of our hope. That was just a destructive over. We are 5 down for just 57. That's been flicked. It'll just be 1. They're just going to operate with spin for a long time. That's flighted up, and I missed a straight delivery. Almost full toss, I think. How did I miss that? Did that go through the bat or something? It has not. Yeah, it was just a little too late. And we're 6 down for 66. Room given. That is a pretty safe shot, but never know. We get a boundary much needed after we lost like 4 wickets in the span of 3 overs. Walked across. The sweep has been so safe these last few matches. It'll get us 1, but in convincing fashion. We need another 3-4 batsmen. The sweep works, but the reverse sweep doesn't. The field was perfect for a reverse sweep. The ball was perfect, but we still can't get bat on ball. Drifts on the pads, but I might have hit it straight to deep. Square leg, who's dropped it. That has popped out in comical fashion. We'll get a life. That's been timed so sweetly. It'll just be 1, but shots like that give me just a little bit of hope. Reverse sweep attempt again. This time at least we managed to get glove on the ball. Drags the length back. Have I found the gap? There is a small gap down the ground and we almost found it. But it'll just be 2 as well. Could have almost gotten 3 if he was just a little slower. Shot that's been hit in the gap, I think. Off the hips. And even this will be stopped. But at least we'll come back for 2. We've slowed down a lot. Of course, we lost too many wickets in the middle, but now I think we'll just have to be a little bit more aggressive. Once again, fall short of the fielder, but we'll sneak a quick run. Just 4 runs of this over. That was a slow delivery, very straight, but maybe an off cutter. So maybe it's missing the leg stump, but that looked pretty straight as well. Full toss. How am I late against 119 Ks? How is that even possible? That was a near perfect Yorker. Couldn't get any elevation. It'll just be 1. Short punch on the ground. Can we sneak 2 here? Throw to the bowler's end, please. And he does. Thrown to the other end. I think we would have been gone. Let's try to sneak some 2s. Because we certainly haven't been able to score boundaries. That's been tucked away in the gap as well. I think there should be a much easier 2. Yeah, this was just perfectly placed. Oh, directly we would have been gone. The throw was to the right end. So slow leading edge. Can we come back for 2 again? Yes, we will comfortably this time. Run rate back to being at 6. That's been clipped. And has it gone away for 6? Hopefully it has. That's just 4. Another flick. And barely away from the fielder for another boundary. Very useful over. 49 of 50 deliveries and we'll get to 50 with a flick through the empty leg side region. Almost picked it from the wide line on the off side. 53 of 51. The strike rate isn't great, but we lost like 5 wickets in 10 balls. So, let's hit. And once again, the ball will fall short of the fielder. And we'll sneak to it again. Ideal. And look at how far the ball went. That's a full toss, but we just don't have enough firepower to get that over the ropes. Walked across again and it is in the gap. Behind square on the leg side. I don't know how that shot was possible. Another missed time. We just can't hit boundaries in front of the wicket anymore. We just don't have any power left. Try to come back for 2. I think that is gone. But at least we have the right man on the striker's end. This was a pretty good partnership. We almost batted for 10 overs, I think. Didn't score a lot, but at least we were stuck at the crease. 13 of 20. Full toss, hit straight. Is it going anywhere? Just gonna keep running. This might not even be 2. Throw was a little off. Again, flick from the wide line. They're gonna have 6 fielders on the offside and keep bowling there. Yorker after Yorker. We're not gonna let that happen. Some boundaries towards the end, giving us some hope, something to work with the ball. We'll end up with 134 thanks to just one man. 72 Keegans of 65 deliveries. Let's go first ball. We have one slip fielder as well. I don't know if he's gonna come to use though. And we will start off with a dot ball. Not bad. That's been flicked. And it won't even be stopped. We have 2 fielders there for this exact reason. And they'll let that one go. We don't have a lot of runs to work with. And that's been cut off the front foot behind square. And it will be for this match might be over very fast. We need a miracle here. We need a hat-trick or something like that. Almost a Yorker. Tries to go big inside edge back onto the stumps. Back onto the pads. I am dreaming already. Let's go. The second best bowler in the team is a spinner. So we're going to bowl the second over with him. And not bad. Off to a good start. Beat the batsman in the air. That was another ball on the mark. Got the edge as well. We have a slip fielder waiting for that. Hit nicely, and I think Kohli will get a boundary against spin. So far this over was pretty good. This one wasn't that bad of a ball either. Tries to go big again. Almost went back onto the stumps, I think, but the keeper stopped the ball before that. Wonderful stuff. Comes dancing down the ground. That was a great looking shot there from Rohit Sharma. They might not even lose a wicket. We might just get smacked around for like 13 overs and the match might be done. Comes down again, mistime this time. But that fielder is very close in mid-off and we'll break India's opening partnership in under 3 overs. With spin, 2 overs of spin in a row, and it has worked out. Well, maybe there is a twist left in this match. First ball, what was that shot? How did that work against spin? There's not enough on the ball for that to go just flying. Flicks it fine. That is an annoying shot. How did he get it that fine? What happened? Well, I know one thing, that is out. I don't know who took the catch. I think it was taken at first slip. We'll have to see the replay, but we'll get a wicket with pace as well. India 2 down. They have a very deep batting order. And we don't have a lot of runs, but some hope is left, that is for sure. Short ball, and that's been slapped away for 4. Wickets just don't seem to matter. We're getting smacked for boundaries before wickets, after wickets. That's been flaked. That was looped up. Good looking shot. Almost beat him in the air as well. We need a lot more wickets. 2 wickets is just not going to work with only 135. That's been swept. Put in the dive. Do something. That was a half. All they need to do is this. They can knock the ball around and easily win it. 79 needed of 78 inside edge. I was looped up, half volley. That's been hit with the turn and I don't think anyone's catching or stopping that. Where did that come from? Kohli. That wasn't even a reverse sweep, that was a switch hit. And it has worked out to perfection. Hit hard down the ground. And once again, no one stopping that. This partnership, we were already pretty much lost before this inning started, but this partnership has really sealed the deal. Flicked. He's not flicked it very well. Please stay inside the rope. That's the one thing I ask. He's thrown the ball away before going outside the rope. So job very, very well done. 3 down India now. We need another 3 wickets fast. That has been mistimed. Will be a dot ball. We've tracked the match and I don't think it's going to end before like the 15th to 16th over. So that's job well done, or it very well might end before that. That has been hit with the turn again for 4. Spin has been what's made this match interesting, for us at least. Comes down, hit and hit straight to that fielder at deep extra. We had 2 fielders close there on the offside for the drive and for the cut. And it has worked out this time. Another wicket to spin. And maybe this match will go down the wire. Outside edge, it was a pretty good delivery, but we can't have anyone gully in a T20 match. Inside edge and another one gone. This was so slow. 5 gone. That's been flicked. I mean, if he managed to score another 20 runs, what a match this would have been. Flicked. Is this gone? What was that? I didn't even get the catching mini game and it has popped out straight out of his hands. That might have been the difference. Comes charging down and hit away. We had a fielder there for a long time. Removed him and we get smacked there. That's been hit and hit straight to deep mid wicket. Too little too late, but we have gotten India 6 down, chasing only 136. Inside edge, and that will run away, and that will be the match. Dube will end up with 39 of just 18. Destroyed us towards the end, but India only won by 4 wickets. I think that is somewhat of a win for us. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you want to see some more of the worst team in the game, click the video on screen. For now, like, comment and subscribe for more Cricket 24 videos and updates. Thanks for watching and have a great day wherever you are.